Trading the giant panda inside of Adopt.me. This brand new pet has the odds of 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 1,000 depending on what egg you open, meaning that the value of this pet is absolutely insane. Let's check out for ourselves. Giant panda's rarity is a legendary. The first offer that we're going and receiving is a temple friend and a tree frog. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the odds of getting this are 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 1,000, which therefore means the value of this pet is actually crazy, because to go and get those eggs in the first place is extremely difficult. According to value websites, they have an estimated value of around 55 ride potions. If you were to buy 55 ride potions, that would be 7,150 Robux, which is a crazy amount of Robux. That's like a $70 worth of Robux. My friend Naomi is offering a neon violet butterfly. I honestly have no idea if this is valuable. I'm kind of curious. So I just checked out the value, and the value of this pet is 7, which definitely isn't around the 50 mark, but I think it's probably going to drop in value. Honestly, with the odds being kind of very, very small, I don't really see it dropping in value that much. Because obviously, it's still going to be a difficult pet to get, but throughout time, the more people go and get it, the more the value will go and drop. I think people don't really estimate or understand the amount of value that this pet has. They just see it's a new pet and it's a legendary, and some people might not go and offer some of the craziest things unless you're in the correct trading server, which is why I'm just in a regular trading server, and we're getting offered a praying mantis, which honestly isn't even worth 1 legendary or a regular panda, let alone the giant panda. So for people going and offering, we are going to go and randomly give some people some completely free pets. This player is going and getting one of the classic whoa, okay, I forgot that the whole cash system came back. That thing scared me. Anyway, they're getting a free penguin for being a subscriber. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you go and do it right now. My subscribers will randomly get given completely free pets. Next offer for this giant panda is a fly right golden ladybug. If you didn't know already, there's actually 2 new legendary pets that came out in this egg. One of them being called the Emberlight, which is a pretty cool looking legendary, and obviously the other being the giant panda, which is a 0.1% chance or a 0.01% chance. Honestly, there is no hope in me ever going and hatching this 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10,000 on an egg that takes so long to go and obtain. Is practically impossible to go and get. So we're getting offered a mega mouse, which is worth like a couple eggs. Remember that you'd have to go and open 1,000 eggs basically, and then a fly ride golden ladybug. So we're gonna say no thank you to this. This is definitely not quite the value that we're hoping this to be worth. I was definitely expecting that to be like some crazy overpays for this pet, since it's new, it's hyped up, it's the legendary, and the odds are so small. I thought we were gonna go and get like people were saying it's worth like a shadow dragon. Yeah, it's definitely not worth a shadow dragon at all. This user said, I don't know how much it's worth, so they're just gonna go and guess. And they have added a fly ride cow and a cabbage. I think a fly ride cow is probably worth like 5 or 6 in value. I actually don't know. I should probably go and check that. Wait, a fly ride cow is worth 23 ride potions? Since when did that happen? I genuinely had no idea that this pet was worth that much. Okay, so this might actually be the most valuable offer that we've seen so far. Now imagine that your dream pet is a cow and all you do is log into Adopt.me, you hatch 1 egg and you end up getting a giant panda. Now, theoretically, that is possible. Out of your first egg, many people across Adopt.me managed to go and get the giant panda out of their first hatch, which is absolutely insane. They've also added a peppermint penguin, which I know is a valuable pet. There's probably a lot of value in this. And pink butterfly wings and a giraffe bucket hat. Are these things rare? I have no idea what a giraffe bucket hat is worth. Maybe that is worth millions, but this is pretty decent. Unfortunately, I don't think it matches the value of this pet. But because we're not going and following through, we're just going to go and give this person a free beluga whale. In case you're wondering why I wasn't going and streaming the update the other day, I was actually out investigating, trying to find whales myself. I'm not kidding. I went on like a special little boat, and we went and tracked down some whales. So that was fun. Whoa, what a long username. I don't normally see usernames that long. That's kind of fun. This person said it won't let me offer because they only have 1 pet. That's absolutely wild. And you know what? We're going to change that. We're just going to give them a random pet. They can have a completely free monkey because they only have one pet. So we might as well go and give them something just so they can go and trade and enjoy their Adopt Me experience. There we go. Takey. I wonder what happens if you delete all of your pets for the new egg. Like, is that possible? Should I do that? Should I delete every single pet? I mean, that would be a good idea, right? So currently, we have seen some pretty decent offers. Nothing of value that the value websites are claiming this things to be worth. But remember, I think it actually probably is worth the value that they say it is. It's the same odds of going and getting a blazing lion. We all know how valuable a blazing lion is. And there's a lot to go and get this pet. You have to have a bunch of pets, you have to transfer them, you have to wait time, you then have to hatch a new egg, you then have the tiniest odds possible to get it. Which is why all of that combined adds up and makes a crazy valuable pet. Oh, this is on my friends list. I'm curious what they're gonna go and offer. Let me check out that profile and see what they have. Challenge, full grow all. They have, played 11,524 hours, bro. What the? 10,000 pets? Oh my goodness. This person must have like a loaded inventory. Okay, yeah, they do. Yeah, I forgot. You got a mega owl. I mean, that means you can offer me a mega owl for this, right? Oh, okay. Let me see what they said. They just added a neon snow owl and a Capricorn. Believe it or not, people might think that this is like a really good trade. They see that it's a legendary, and people maybe don't check the value websites. Because, you know, I understand. Not many people want to support value websites. They're a bit corrupt. The owners of them definitely shouldn't be owners of value websites. Snow Owl and a Fly Ride Capricorn. This is 1,000 Robux pet. I think you can still get it. This is probably like 6 or 7 in value compared to 50. So definitely not something we can go and accept. We're going to say thanks for offering. Have a good day. And hit the no thank you. I wonder if we'd go and get better offers on the Emberlight pet. I feel like that's a pretty cool pet, and I like the design of the Emberlight more than this. I think this gives you an accurate representation of what this pet's worth without having to go and join rich trading servers or crazy things. We're getting offered a Ride Balloon Unicorn. Again, that's a really valuable pet. I think this is probably worth like 20 in value, which is crazy. How the balloon unicorn is worth this much. But remember, at the same time, imagine the balloon unicorn's your dream pet. You play Adopt Me, you hatch one egg and get this giant panda. That's what they're relying on. They're relying on people to play the game, to go and get the egg, and then potentially hatch it, get this pet, and then they'd be so happy. Imagine the feeling of hatching your own giant panda. You're then just instantly rich. You've basically then just earned 7,000 Robux worth. And wait, hold up. This is a good offer. Wait, hold up. Okay. A Ride Balloon Unicorn. A Mega No Potion Coconut Friend. A Neon Dimorphodon Fly Ride. And a Neon Ride Fallow Deer. That's actually an absolutely insane trade. Shout out to Cole X Bear. Wow, they've got a pretty cool inventory. They got 68 Mega Neon pets. Pretty big selection of Mega Neons that they've got going on here. So that's very impressive. They collect preppy pets. I'm an Adopt Me content creator called Preppy Cole Boba. Let's go. And they have more Megas. Wow, this person's dedicated. They got so many Megas. Their Bad Dragon collection. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is actually a very, very cool offer. But there's a catch. We can't accept this. I mean, it's an amazing deal. I feel like this might be worth it. So this giant panda is actually going towards my friend Shelly, who's planning on going and making a mega neon giant panda. They were lucky enough to go and trade for a bunch of these. Honestly, I have no idea what they traded for all of them because these pets are so hard to go and get. So shout out to Shelly for this giant panda. I'm going to give it to you. And I can't wait to see the Mega Neon of this pet. They didn't get the values that I was expecting it to go and get, which is a shame, but it's still a very cool pet. And if you manage to get it, then GG's, congrats. I'm sure I'll make a tutorial on how to go and get this pet soon, or like how to guarantee yourself to go and get it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like the video, and press the button on the screen to watch another Adopt Me video that I think you're gonna love to watch next. And I'll see you guys again soon.